race fans, once again here to Extreme Dirt Racing for the late model series at Limaland Motorsports Park. Week number 8 as we'll take a look at the standings. As a rookie, K-Mac Motorsports leads 1 point over Marky Mark. Rockstar Slam, J-Wall, Downtown Wreck, Speed Bump, Dr. Decker all in the top 8. As Wreck and Rockstar will be dropping out, the battle for the top 8 will be M. Tucker Jr., 89, and Jeff Renall. Tide coming in, the best finisher out of that. We'll make it to the round of 8 next week. Thanks for joining us here at Extreme Dirt Racing. Make sure to hit the like button. It's free, as well as the price of admission here for Extreme Dirt Racing. Week number 8 for the late models as we get into the show. The Tide Machine, J-Wall 6, Jay-Z Chassis is going to start on the pole alongside Downtown. We're off 40 laps at Limaland tonight. Dr. Decker 3rd, Marky Mark 4th. Going to be a hell of a field here to determine the round of 8. Jeff Renall looks to hang up there. He's starting 6th. The Tide Machine rolling here. Marky Mark down to 2nd. The drivers had hell of a battle in the night's dash. They look to put on a show for the night's A-Main. Downtown running 2nd. He'll have to fight off the 87K. Marky Mark looking awfully quick here tonight. The points leader sits back in 4th, 27. He's not going to be complacent back here in that 4th spot. K-Mac Motorsports looking to make the moves. As they get up into the wall, Marky up into the wall as we get going here. K-Mac down underneath for 2nd. Downtown lost a spot. There's K-Mac making his moves early here. Marky going to throw the slider in here on him. Downtown going to look to rub down on the inside too. Open up the door. It's a battle here for 2nd. 3-way. Here comes ACGI Flex and Dr. Decker too. 5-way party here for the 2nd spot is J-Wall planning to take off. Speed Bump 42 now putting her nose up in there, trying to go for a top 5. We're on board with the points leader underneath ACGI Flex. Dr. Decker's made up to 2nd here so far in the event. Or 3rd. Marky Mark 2nd. Lap traffic coming up early. Dr. Decker sitting 3rd. Downtown 4th. K-Mac back to 5th. 6 and 7. Speed Bump. ACGI Flex. They got David Mann. Jeff Renall behind them. David Mann. Jeff Renall rather. To get on board with Jeff in the 2J. They'll lose another spot there. Sitting 10th on the track tonight. He's looking to stay up there in front of M. Tucker Jr., 89. Only one car in between those drivers are fighting to stay in the round of 8 here in this event. We'll keep an eye on that battle between the 2J and M. Tucker. 808-19 going a lap down early here tonight. There's M. Tucker in the 07. He'll have to make up 2 spots in front of Jeff Renall. Keep on racing in the round of 8 next week. His championship hopes are going dry here. He's got to catch up to that 2J to keep on racing. Now on board the leader. Checking out from him here tonight, J-Wall 6. Going for his 2nd late model series win of the season. Former late model series champion on SRX the game. Trying to go for the championship here. The 2nd season on the World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. He finished in the top 3 last season championship run. Pulling off a win in the playoffs will help him out to advance. He comes in 3rd in the standings. He also pulled off the quick time tonight. The 10.995. He's now catching down the wild man, Nedhead 247. He's off the wall here. He's got hell of a distance on Marky Mark. We're going on board with a battle for 3rd here downtown. Still trying to pass Dr. Decker 2 there for that 3rd spot. K-Mac Motorsports, the points leader, still sits back in 5th. ACGI Flex to 6th. Not sure what happened to Speed Bump 42 here. Got rubbed out a couple spots. Sitting on the outside of the top 5 tonight. It's been a hell of a run from Dr. Decker 2, one of his best of the season. He's up in the top 3 podium spot here in the D2. Looking to stay up there. Also, a driver sitting in the inside of the top 8 coming in. Looking to stay there with a hell of a run tonight. There's 2nd place. 87K, not complacent here. He's looking to catch down the leaders. No lap cars in between them. He's got a big old orange and yellow target there set on that Tide Machine. He's going to let it roll here his last 15 laps, try to catch him down. We're past the halfway point of the race. ACGI Flex got a battle on here for 3rd and 4th. On the inside of K-Mac Motorsports in downtown. That's 4th, 5th, and 6th here on the track. AC going to try to work the bottom line. Most of the drivers have been up top all night. Got to watch these inside white tires. That'll pop him up. He's losing the momentum down on the inside. Downtown still with the 4th spot here. It's been a pretty impressive run. J-Wall 6 come around the 07, M. Tucker Jr. M. Tucker, Jeff Renall, only 1 spot apart on the track. M. Tucker going to bite the bullet there. That might have been M. Tucker's playoff hopes. Also, we got ACGI flexing around. Speed bump will hit him. He's got a fucked up race car there as we get under our first caution of the event. ACGI flex. Oh, man, bit the wall there. 13K brings out our first caution of the event. J-Wall and M. Tucker now one position apart on the track. Intriguing battle to watch here tonight. M. Tucker right behind that 2J there for the transfer spot, the round of 8. It's going to be on. J-Wall with the lead. Marky Mark to second as we get on board the battle for the lead. K-Mac to third, and it's a three-way battle for it. 3 wide, K-Mac up in the wall. David Mann moves his way into the top 3. Dr. Decker fourth, K-Mac fifth. Here comes Speed Bump moving himself up 3 wide there for downtown to the inside. K-Mac started on the outside, didn't help him out at all there on that start. As David Mann moved himself up to third. Dr. Decker fourth. Now the fight's on for fifth as the battle for the lead between J-Wall 6 and Marky Mark 87K. There's J-Wall leading now, trying to pull the car links over the 87K machine off that caution. Laps are taken down here at Limaland tonight. They get to 5 to go that time around. M. Tucker Jr. fighting for his right to stay in here tonight. 2 wide there with Jeff Renall. He's got the spot over him for the round of 8. The 2J's got to make it over that 07 to make it into the final round of 8 next week. Tucker took over that spot. Playoff implications here as we get back on board with the leaders. J-Wall 6 leads, Marky Mark second. JZ Chassis rolling tonight. Zero Fucks helped him out. Custom setup here. He's got it rolling at Limaland Motorsports Park. Marky Mark to second. Battles on for third. David Mann still holding it down. Here comes K-Mac with a late race slider. Still on board with the battle for the leads. Marky Mark is approaching the leader. Battles on for third back here. We see K-Mac throwing the late race sliders. He's in fourth. Oh, man, I don't want to leave this battle for the lead. I want to see where M. Tucker is real quick. He's still in front of Jeff Renall. Here in the closing laps of it. He's got to make it up one more spot. Here's the battle for the lead in the Head 247. The Wild Man's going to be lap traffic right in front of the leaders. They'll split. Leaders will split. Marky Mark to the inside. Throws a slider on J-Wall 6 there. It had come around in front of him here the last few laps. Marky Mark sent the slider. Here comes J-Wall back for it. J-Wall now to the lead. 87K to second. Rubbing back and forth for the battle tonight. JZ Chassis sits in the top spot. Here comes Marky Mark to make the move. Down on the inside, Marky been throwing sliders all night long. Here he comes for the last few laps of it. A few more times around. A few more to go here tonight. J-Wall 6 trying to fight him off. This isn't his first or last race. He's had to fight Marky Mark off, and we've seen a few good ones this season. Here he comes for the last lap slider. Marky Mark throws it in there. He'll make it stick on the backstretch. 87K to the lead. 6 machine to the inside now. Oh, he's going to throw him up in the wall there. Ernie McCracken comes around to take the win. Final lap. Last lap slider. Give me this and take a little bit of that. J-Wall 6. Tit for tat there, giving it back with Marky Mark. They put on hell of a last lap battle there for the win. 87K will come in second. But, man, they had 2 hellacious race cars up there battling for the win. Week number 8. Awfully good one tonight. J-Wall pulls it off with his last lap slider. What an event tonight. J-Wall 6.
Right, downtown, everybody.
Going to pull off his second win this season. Puts a Tide machine up in victory lane there for JZ Chassis. Congratulations, J-Wall. Hell of a run there. Tit for tat with Marky Mark. Last few laps of that one.
Thanks, RD. Finally got back in victory lane here. It's so tough to get a win in this league. So again, stoked every time I do get one. I felt that was my race to lose there. Had some bad luck coming up on lap traffic and restart again, but hated to win like that on the last lap. But I've been moved too many times this year, and I didn't want to let another one slip by. So shout out to JZ Chassis. We had a hell of a car tonight. So on to next week.
There he is.
Congrats to Marky and K-Mac, man. That was a hell of a show he put on.
There you pause it, David, man. That J-Wall 6, former late model series champion. Tit for tat tonight there, Marky Mark. You said didn't want to take no shit here. You come up to lap traffic, he passed you there, and clearly passed you. He got around you there, and you made the move to get back around him. There's a fight. Last 5 laps of that one, but J-Wall 6 pulls off the win, going for your championship. Here's season 2, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing.
Oh, yeah. It's always a blast. Definitely had a rocket tonight. Lap times right there proves it. Couldn't hit no 9, but we'll get there. Lap traffic definitely fucked us. Once the lap traffic was there, it cut my line off, so I had to go to the bottom and throw him one, and it kind of chipped his nose, and then he just came in and threw it back in. So it's just hard go racing. It is what it is, and we'll just come back next week and just win her. Just gotta quit being a nice guy, I guess, ain't it? Good race, J Wall, though. Good race, K-Mac. Appreciate everything you do,
going off
J
the
Wall.
quick time for the A main.
RD.
Damn near down in the 9s there, Marky. And hell of a car you brought this week. Hell of a race watch between you two, battling back and forth. And give a little bit, take a little bit. You guys be battling for the championship this season.
I always love running with J Wall. It's fun. It's always a blast.
K-Mac Motorsports going to round out the podium spots here in the top 3. Hell of a race there, K-Mac. Seen you battle in there with Dr. Decker downtown, the final laps of it. And done the sliders trying to get in there. You work your way up. Possibly hold the championship lead here. You guys will be tied. Actually, you and Marky tied for the top spot going in next week.
Oh yeah, it was exciting. Definitely wish I could have had a better start to try to run with Marky and J-Wall, but I mean, they're up there for a reason. They're fast, so gotta figure it out and do what I can to get up to the front and stay there and not make any mistakes, not get ran through. But like you said, you give and take.
There he goes.
You get ran through, you run through them back. So
you get on board with 2J Jeff Renault here, man. You're just fighting with M. Tucker there for that final spot in the round of 8. We'll get the points tallied up here, but I believe you finished one spot above him on the track. We're just watching that battle. After that caution there, you guys were right there together, and it's hell of a run to watch you and Tucker battling for that last spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was running hard. I didn't even realize that he was a lap down, but yeah, I was running hard on it and trying to get that spot so I can stay up there in the top 10, top 8.
So we'll take a look at the standings. Indeed, Jeff Renault advances into the round of 8. We got a tie for the point standings lead, K-Mac and J-Wall. J-Wall will win tonight, quick time. We'll tie K-Mac as 8 drivers will head into Fairbury Speedway next week. Only 4 of them will advance to the championship at Eldora. Dr. Decker's 5 points back from downtown to advance in. As we got 34 drivers here in the late model series standings. Only 2 more weeks remaining on the season. Thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you're subscribed to the channel. Hit them like buttons. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you.